Hey fellow vegans, it's Florian here. 8 years ago, before I was vegan, I was feeling mentally, physically and emotionally weak. Today, I feel strong, in control of myself and very proud of what I've accomplished. So in this video, I want to show you exactly how I achieved that. I want to show you how I transitioned from weak to strong as a vegan. So I'm gonna share with you the three main things that helped me really wrap my head around this topic. So here's everything I learned from my transition from weak to strong. Are you ready? Let's just dive right into it. The first point is actually the point that made the biggest difference in my life. Why? Because it changed my perception about all those things. And that point is actually number one, alignment. So this may sound like a very woo-woo point, but trust me, this is no woo-woo stuff that we're gonna go into here. So here's what I mean with alignment. See, we all have a picture in our head of the person that we would like to become. I call this our future self, which means the traits we would like to have, the appearance we would like to present, and the stuff, for example, we would like to own. And then we have our current self, which is in most cases, like all cases, different than our future self. Essentially, it's the traits that we currently have, it's the stuff that we currently own, and it's the appearance that we currently present. So here's what blew me away when I first stumbled upon those two things. I kind of realized that I feel, and most humans, like all humans, feel best about themselves when their actions are aligned with their future self and not with their current self. Have you ever done something and you completely felt horrible about doing that? Me too. I can tell you I've done stuff like this multiple times. If you think about it, that action that we did actually was aligned with our current self and its shortcomings. It was not aligned with the person that you would like to become in the future. So action step for point number one, to feel stronger as a vegan, is to actually look at your daily actions that you do on a daily basis. Look at your choices that you make. Are those aligned with the person that you would like to become, with your future self? Or are those actions aligned with your current self? The question here is not who are you, the question is who are you becoming? The second point that I want to touch upon here when it comes to feeling strong is mental strength. Think about a time when you felt most proud of yourself. Now think about attributes, how you would describe yourself in that situation. Likely on that list of attributes, you would write down mentally strong. And then again, if you think about the times when you felt most proud of yourself, that actions were also aligned with your future self and not your current self, to touch back to the topic of alignment. So here's an example of my life when I felt very proud of myself, when I felt mentally strong. A couple of years ago, I was feeling very dissatisfied with my dating life. I was feeling lonely, to say the least. All of that because in my mind, the feeling of going up to a stranger that I like and saying hello was just so weird and awkward. I couldn't fathom ever doing that. So I've been postponing this action for months and months and months. And my situation was just getting more and more horrible. There was like a very big misalignment between the person that I wanted to be and the person that I actually are. And then one day, when the situation got so bad, I was like, whoa, what am I doing with my life? I took up the courage. I found the courage, went up to a stranger, introduced myself and said, hi, I know this is very weird, but I just saw you here. I want to say hi to you. Was it awkward? Of course it was. But I can tell you, I never felt so good in my life. You know, I felt so strong. I felt so in control of my actions. And I actually felt like I was free. So here's some things mentally strong people do. Number one, getting clear on what they want. Number two, doing whatever it takes to get there. And then number three, getting what they want. So here's a couple of traits mentally strong people have that I would also like you to implement in your daily life. Number one is embracing discomfort, doing things even if they sometimes. The second thing is having the courage to say no. No to things that you don't like. No to things that are not aligned with your future self. And the third thing is acting despite of your emotions. It doesn't matter, honestly, it doesn't matter how you feel in that moment when it comes to getting stuff done. Oftentimes when I do stuff, when I shoot videos, I don't feel motivated to do it. Yet I act despite of my emotions. And after that, I feel strong. I feel mentally good. I feel good about myself. And the same should be the case for you. So do things that are not cool sometimes. Do things where your emotions tell you, no, just stay at home. And if you still do it, even if you have to override like your emotional programming, I can tell you, you feel very mentally strong. So action step for you to feel more strong is ask yourself, what is something that you've been putting off for months or even years? I want you to do it right now. See, mental strength is not found laying on the ground, like laying bare for you just to pick it up. No, it's buried deep down under deep and thick layers of discomfort and pain. Number 3, physical strength. Think about a person that has extreme mental strength. How does that person look like in your head? Likely you imagine a person that is strong, that is fit, that is in complete control of their body. A person that looks in the mirror and feels proud of what they accomplished, feels proud in their body. And this is the case because our mind influences our body and our body influences our mind. The act of consistent, strenuous, like intense physical exercise not only strengthens your body, it also strengthens your mind in return. Physical prowess doesn't guarantee mental strength, but more often than not, it's the fundament, the breathing ground for the ladder. So action step for you to feel strong is to commit to a physical training routine multiple times per week, ideally 2 to 3 times. Embrace the work, do the work, and really look for the pain. Embrace the pain, love the pain, and do it anyway. Say no to procrastination and simply get stuff done. Conclusion: for you to break the myth of the weak vegan, you need to have those 3 things in place. Number 1, alignment. Number 2, mental strength. And number 3, physical strength. And all of those 3 things are not predetermined by your genetics. Ignore all that bullshit advice that you find out there. You can work on those things and you can improve them. And so did I. I've done this for myself and I've seen a multitude of private clients transform as well. So if you're serious about feeling strong as a vegan, if you want to be a great ambassador for the vegan cause, you should go to the description, click the Quality Gains link down below, and you can schedule a free consultation with me. It's completely free. We're going to talk about your goals. We're going to see if and how I might be able to help you. Okay guys, see you next time.